Welcome back. Now I know that I'll probably regret it, but here we go. If you watched my music iceberg video, then you might be aware of what we are about to do. I made this ginormous list of every music genre that I was able to find in various nooks and crannies of the internet, mostly everynoise.com and rateyourmusic.com. That includes regional music genres and micro-genres, though I think I haven't collected much of those, so if you know some, you can put them in the comments, every piss course, shit course, incel course, etc. that you know. So far, the list contains about 10,000 genres. Today we'll go through 150 of them, randomly selected, and in next parts we'll do 100 genres per video. I'm aware that this series will probably take my whole fucking life to finish, but we'll see how far can we go. Maybe I'll end myself tomorrow and this is the only part you'll ever see. Who knows? If I'm accepted to YouTube partner program in June, so I can have monetization, I'll probably continue the series. If not, fuck this, I ain't doing this for free. This video took about over a month to make, and I'm already starting making another one. Just to clarify, just like the iceberg video, this is heavily inspired by LJ's videos, so yeah, send some love to him. Now, about samples and their wrongness. You need to know that about 99% of songs ever can be labeled to more than one music genre. For example, alternative rock can be at the same time art rock and have undertones, influences of post-rock and down-tempo. Or dark ambient can be at the same time drone and dark wave and have undertones, influences of noise, doomgaze, ethereal wave, ambient pop, drone metal, and hauntology. So have that in mind before you post any comments. And I guess that's everything I wanted to say, so let's start this thing, shall we? Symphonic power metal. Symphonic power metal refers to power metal bands that make extensive usage of keyboards or instruments normally found in classical music, similar to symphonic metal. Indigenous Andean music. Andean music is a group of styles of music from the Andes region in South America. French death metal. This is death metal music originating from France. Thread rap, a subgenre of trap music originating in Philadelphia. Icy or futuristic synths with busy and high-tempo drum programming using distinctive 808 patterns.
Icy on that nigga at the moment. High chest splash got me moving in slow motion. Bitch, I'm caught inside, yeah, my
Hypno-wave. I have no explanation, and that probably will be a reoccurring thing in other microgenres. prog. New prog describes the wave of progressive rock bands in the 2000s who revived the genre. Haryanvi ragni. Haryanvi ragni is a vibrant and energetic music genre originating from the state of Haryana in northern India. Arab experimental, a genre of music that combines traditional Arab music with modern experimental music. Pop venezolano, a genre of popular music from Venezuela that combines elements of traditional Venezuelan folk music with modern pop music.
I'm feeling like
Folk metal latinoamericano, a subgenre of heavy metal music that combines traditional Latin American folk music with heavy metal. Glam rock, a style of rock music that developed in the United Kingdom in the early 1970s. The genre's artists drew on diverse sources ranging from bubblegum pop and 1950s rock and roll to cabaret, science fiction and complex art rock. Psychedelic breakbeat, a psychedelic style of breakbeat music. Conscious hip-hop, a term applied to hip-hop artists whose lyrics deal with social issues. It has parallels with political hip-hop, although its focus is extended to topics such as religion, African American culture, everyday life, and the state of hip-hop itself.
Lisbon to Mars, it's the toss.
Spending time. The J, the L is here forever. Money, so see me later. Stashed away plenty sheets of paper. The shit is.
Yeah. So Haley Jade, I wrote you this song to help you cope with life now that I'm gone.
Spanish baroque, a style of music that originated in Spain during the 17th and 18th centuries. It is characterized by its ornate and often complex melodic and harmonic structures, as well as its use of instruments such as guitar, harpsichord, and organ.
Por llorar. La palma canta, llora y dice adiós cuando los clavos somos en la pro.
Classic Finnish pop, a genre of music that originated in Finland in the 1950s and 1960s. It is characterized by its upbeat, catchy melodies and often incorporates elements of traditional Finnish folk music.
Ja mun kanssani vietä myös yös. Auta armia sua, jos sä pettäisit mua silloin.
Tsugaru shamisen, a subgenre of Japanese folk music. Shamisen playing originating in the Tsugaru Peninsula of Aomori Prefecture, recognizable in its percussive quality and special, slightly larger instrument. Belgian popcorn, a style of music and dancing first established in Belgium in the 1970s and 1980s. The style includes a wide variety of mostly American and British recordings of R&B and soul music made between the late 1950s and mid-1960s, often relatively obscure and characterized by a slow or medium rather than fast tempo.
Child lost to breathe somewhere in the night. All the guys, they are.
Musica purepecha. Musica purepecha is a traditional music genre from the purepecha people of Mexico. Progressive jazz fusion, a genre of music that combines elements of jazz, rock, funk, and classical music. It is characterized by complex rhythms, improvisation, and extended musical forms. Jazz accordion combines traditional jazz elements with the sound of the accordion. It is a unique blend of jazz improvisation and the melodic and rhythmic qualities of the accordion. Soundtrack, used for the purpose of accompanying another type of media, films, video games, etc. Malaysian Tamil pop, a genre of music that combines traditional Tamil music with modern pop music. Acid house emerged in the mid-1980s, characterized by repetitive bass lines created with the distinctive modulated squelching sound of the Roland TB-303 synthesizer. Celtic electronica, fusion of Celtic folk music with various types of electronic dance music. Venezuelan hip-hop combines traditional Latin American rhythms with rap and hip-hop.
Cuando los pescan no se aceptan sus disculpas. Camina pila cuando andes por la vía, que las arpías solo aguardan a guerrillas.
Si se cree lo más relax, mejor relájate y siéntate a esperar que pase la avalancha de este raca.
Condiciones donde solo tú seas todo lo que deseo, donde solo yo.
Kyrgyz traditional music, a genre of music that is rooted in the culture of Kyrgyzstan, a Central Asian country. It is characterized by its use of traditional instruments such as the komus, the dombra, and the kilkiak. Christian folk music with Christian themes. Cantautora Argentina, a genre of Argentine folk music that combines elements of traditional folk music with modern singer-songwriter styles.
Parecernos a las plantas y su escucha. Creo que para que vengas a llorar. El cielo y su pureza y con la
Scratch. Scratch is a genre of electronic music that is characterized by the use of scratching, a technique of manipulating a record or CD on a turntable to produce a rhythmic sound.
Now you know I'm all alone. Swing and jump, cut like a guillotine.
Metal Paranaense, a heavy metal music genre that originated in the Brazilian state of Paraná. It is characterized by its aggressive sound, fast tempos, and heavy guitar riffs. Christian death metal. Christian death metal is a subgenre that blends death metal music with Christian metal. It is characterized by death metal's music style combined with Christian-themed lyrics performed by bands whose members identify as Christians. Cantautora, practice of ritual liturgical chanting of the Masoretic text of the Tanakh, often done during synagogue services.
וילך אברהם והעלה ושם לעולה על אחד הערים אשר אומר אליך וישקה.
String band music, an old-time music or jazz ensemble made up mainly or solely of string instruments. College marching band. The college marching band music genre is a style of music that is typically performed by college marching bands. Funky future jazz, a genre of jazz and electronic music, but like funky.
Garbage. Middle finger, never sell my soul for a shiny object. My soul priceless, still flightless, but so fly deserve air mileage. Well,
Tamborito, folk music and dance from Panama dating back to the 17th century. Somali music, a music of people of Somalia. Nordic folk rock, a fusion of Nordic folk music and rock. Musiqi-ye, a music genre that originated in Iran and is primarily performed by female vocalists. The genre is characterized by its emotional and melancholic melodies, often accompanied by traditional Iranian instruments such as the tar or santur. Christian rap, a cross-genre of contemporary Christian music and hip-hop. It emerged from urban contemporary music and Christian media in the United States during the 1980s.
Betrayed by you, so never make moves unless yes, you would say yes, or at least I try my best to complain less. So tribe on the move, it's really content.
I've been grinding all day and all night. Hall of Fame on my mind.
hey, yeah, I like that.
Techno-Argentina, a style of electronic music that originated in Argentina in the late 1990s. It is characterized by its fast-paced, energetic beats and its use of Latin American rhythms and samples.
Is forever.
Atonism. Atonal music is any musical composition that does not have a central tone or tonal center and deviates from traditional Western expectations of harmony, key, or mode. Cantautora, flamenco music that incorporates deep vocals. Dadaist music, a movement in art and literature based on deliberate irrationality and negation of traditional artistic values.
Suck the standard masturbations on my penis chopping block!
Funk das Antigas, a Brazilian music genre that combines funk, soul and disco with traditional Brazilian rhythms. It originated in the late 1970s and early 1980s and is characterized by its upbeat, danceable sound. Togaku, the Japanese pronunciation of an early style of music and dance from the Tang dynasty in China. Korean indie folk, a genre of music that combines traditional Korean folk music with modern indie rock and pop influences. Musica nicaraguense, a genre of music that originated in Nicaragua. It is a mix of traditional folk music, Latin rhythms and modern pop.
Es una necesidad, no podría ser ese día que no te...
form of modern protest singing culture in South Korea.
찬바람 수슬바람 산 넘어 부는 바람 간밤에 편지 한 장 적어 실어 보내
충격받은 전사들의 붉은 발자국인지
Beer metal, an informal subgenre of metal that revolves around themes of partying, drinking, especially beer, and having a good time. Color house, a subgenre of house music that incorporates color bass elements to lower the tempo to approximately 126 BPM. Cleveland indie, a blend of alternative rock, indie rock, and punk rock. It is characterized by its raw, energetic sound and often incorporates elements of garage rock, post-punk, and new wave. Melodic Black Death, a genre of extreme metal that describes the style created when melodic death metal bands began being inspired by black metal and European Romanticism. Singapore Hip Hop, a collective of hip hop music, graffiti arts, DJing, turntablism, breakdancing, and beatboxing, which are performed by hip hop enthusiasts who are of Singapore born.
I can't tell she's lying. Cash rules off her mind. See, she's non stop. Serba satu, semua serba baru. Kalau tak salah aku, mereka semua cerita aku. Ramai kawan baru. Skandal situ yang ku putus haru biru. Suruh laki engkau tolong jangan follow aku.
Beatboxing, a form of vocal percussion that involves the use of the mouth, lips, tongue, and voice to produce a variety of sounds and rhythms.
They've never seen the light.
Metal cover, a non-metal song covered in metal style. Lion City Hardcore, a subgenre of hardcore punk music that originated in Singapore. It is characterized by its fast-paced, aggressive sound. Electronic country, a fusion genre that blends elements of country music with EDM.
The way I do. Your feet like 90s country.
Brazilian hardcore. Yeah, don't Google that. A subgenre of hardcore punk that originated in Brazil in the late 1980s. Rap français. The hip-hop music style developed in French-speaking countries.
Je suis seul dans mon trou et quand je m'en sors, il me tourne autour. Papa m'a dit faut du courage dans des bâtiments.
Russian orchestra, a classical music genre that features a large ensemble of musicians playing various instruments such as strings, woodwinds, brass, and percussion. Ukrainian post-punk. I swear that was randomly placed right after Russian orchestra. Emerged in the late 1990s in Ukraine, a blend of post-punk, new wave and alternative rock with a strong emphasis on experimentalism and avant-garde elements.
Шкода, що вже все промерзло, та пішло нарешті на покій. Під звуки касети ми з тобою.
Shimokita-kei, Japanese style closely related to the Shimokitazawa indie scene, featuring pop-informed songwriting, melodic guitar leads, expressive vocals, and often loud, prominent, overdriven guitars. Medieval ensemble, a genre that features a variety of instruments such as lutes, harps, flutes, and percussion played together in harmony. The music is often inspired by medieval troubadours and minstrels. Future soul, a term often used by UK singer-songwriter Daly in the 2010s to describe a style of music that emerged from soul and contemporary R&B. Although both soulful and conscious, future soul is distinguished from neo-soul as it infuses more elements of pop, electronica, dubstep, and hip-hop instead of jazz and funk.
You wanna leave me behind. I came here to...
Compositional ambient, a genre of music that combines elements of ambient music with more traditional compositional techniques. It typically features long, slowly evolving soundscapes, often with a focus on texture and atmosphere rather than melody or rhythm. Dutch drill, a subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in the Netherlands. It is characterized by its hard-hitting, aggressive sound and often features dark, menacing lyrics.
Ik ga naar de muur en ik pin mijn buik. Ook dikke hashtag-toestand, mannen claimen te zijn op dang. In de studio zijn ze bang, op kankeren uit mijn zicht. Bitch, geen dus ik moest hem masseren, met mijn linker of mijn rechter. Boeit niet, moest hem onderuit halen. Groter kijk, moest op mijn vlek blazen, anders zou deze op de...
Jazz organ, a combination of improvisation, blues and swing, and is often played in a trio or quartet setting. Insect sounds, recordings that capture the sounds produced by insects.
The larger insects like the bees, wasps, moths.
Progressive drum and bass, a subgenre of drum and bass that blends deep atmospheric and melodic elements with rolling bass lines and evolving compositions. Trap boricua, a subgenre of Latin trap music that originated in Puerto Rico. It is characterized by its hard-hitting beats, heavy bass, and lyrical content.
Volando en canto por la nota del charlone. Eso fue porque los dos quisimos nada de fake. Somos mi favorito, le doy todos los weekends. Yeah. Tú tienes todos los códigos, ese culo sólido, Tania ahí está solito.
Prendí el jack, prendí el pini. La paca no cabe en el jeep, está muy skinny. Si no te da trenza, te va a dar nini. Todo colorado, así como Jimmy.
Gospel rap, a subgenre of hip-hop that blends rap music with Christian themes, faith-based lyrics, and spiritual messages.
This shorty from the block preached the gospel overseas. I once went broke from doing this rap thing, but money.
Just live fast forward, blessings.
Jazztronica, a genre of music that combines elements of jazz and electronic music. I feel like I've said that already. musiqi-ye blends the highly rhythmic drumming of traditional Haitian voodoo music with rock-influenced electric instrumentation such as guitar, keyboard, and bass. Ballroom, emerging from the predominantly black and LGBT Harlem ballroom culture. It is characterized by hard-hitting rhythms, generally improvised chanting by MCs known as commentators, and a distinctive crash sample.
Bate na testa, quem cê acha que engana? Se tu gosta de mulher, por que só fala de piroca e grana? Nem gasta.
Get pussy, get pussy, get pussy, pussy. You don't wanna touch this. How do you do?
Freestyle house, a hybrid genre that blends elements of house music and freestyle, a Latin-influenced electronic dance genre that emerged in the 1980s. Jungle tech, a high-energy fusion of jungle drum and bass and hard techno. It combines the fast break beats and bass lines of jungle music with the driving rave-style kicks and synths of hard tech.
Okay, man, are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go. Now, come on, now crank this.
Chamber music, a form of classical music that is composed for a small group of instruments, traditionally a group that could fit in a palace chamber or a large room. Buffalo hip-hop, characterized by its hard-hitting beats, aggressive lyrics, and a unique sound that blends elements of traditional hip-hop with the city's own musical influences.
Killer engineering, killer nigga mixing in the 6 niggas still flipping Nixon. Second strike, they finna Billy Clinton. Red and white, he got the blue.
Chillin', giving game to my youngin'. I told him that this shit don't come in, you gotta want it. And had that money back on time to me if I front it.
Baby, this the life I chose. This the life I chose. White bitches play.
Contemporary bluegrass, a modern evolution of traditional bluegrass, incorporating elements from various genres like country, folk, rock, and even jazz, while maintaining the core instrumentation and spirit of bluegrass music.
With a baying hound, I'm wanted in Kentucky now.
Musica angolana, a genre of music from Angola, a mix of traditional African rhythms and instruments as well as influences from Portuguese, Brazilian and Caribbean music. Modular techno, a subgenre of techno music that is characterized by its use of modular synthesizers. It is often characterized by its experimental and abstract soundscapes as well as its use of complex rhythms and sound manipulation. UK dancehall, a genre of music that originated in the United Kingdom in the late 1980s. It is a fusion of Jamaican dancehall and reggae, with elements of hip-hop, R&B and UK garage.
Was you way back then? I was doing stick up with my bad friends. Police had us to stop on the London.
You put me on a long thing, we ain't even talking. You ain't even online, but girl, you got me logged in.
Girl, your hand take a flyer and fan. Back it up deep, transit van. The wine there, hold any man.
Nguni folk music, traditions of the Nguni ethnic family groups, a southern Bantu ethnicity. Christian indie. What's with this fucking Christian thingies? A genre of music that combines elements of the Christian music with indie, rock, folk, and alternative music.
War is known to change your locks. Okay.
For a minute, how it would be if they were gone. And drop what you're doing and call him up.
Now Christ the King is lifted high.
Psychedelic doom, a subgenre that combines elements of psychedelic rock and doom metal, characterized by slow, heavy riffs, often with a psychedelic or spacey atmosphere, and often incorporates elements of drone, stoner rock, and shoegaze. Indie classical. The indie classical genre is generally used to describe the music that follows certain classical music practices but is produced and distributed through independent record labels. Dub. Primarily instrumental reggae, which developed from the extensive use of studio techniques and effects like reverb and delay. Gaming dubstep, a genre of electronic music that combines elements of dubstep and video game music. It typically features heavy bass lines, distorted synths, and melodic elements from video game soundtracks. Telugu devotional, a genre of music that is deeply rooted in Hindu mythology and spirituality. It is characterized by its devotional lyrics and soulful melodies that are meant to invoke a sense of devotion and reverence in the listener. Montana metal, a heavy and intense music genre that blends elements of classic heavy metal with modern metal and hardcore punk. Iranian experimental. Iranian experimental music is a genre that combines traditional Iranian music with modern electronic sounds and techniques. Blasmusik. This is something like a brass band in Germany. Perth hip-hop, a vibrant and unique music genre that emerged from the city of Perth.
I just wanna tell you one more time that I love you. Sail away on a bigger boat, Noah's Ark. I'm doing my best so we don't drift apart.
They ain't expect for me to turn around.
Ain't nobody hold me down, that's some fucked up shit. Got on the road with my last, I ain't look back since.
Couple blunts are feeling gassed on me, yeah. Why you attached lately? Just put your head down and run it back, baby.
Korean singer-songwriter, a genre of music that is characterized by its intimate, personal lyrics and acoustic instrumentation.
Turn on my radio. 멀리 데려가 주려.
IDM emerged through the development of EDM idioms into a less club-oriented and more experimental direction, often incorporating unconventional sound design and complex rhythms. Canadian metal, a subgenre of heavy metal music that originated in Canada in the late 1970s and early 1980s. Bruchaton, an emerging subgenre of reggaeton that blends elements of witchcraft, brujeria, mysticism and feminism with the hard-hitting beats of reggaeton and perreo. Appalachian black metal, a subgenre of black metal that incorporates elements of traditional Appalachian music, such as banjos and fiddles, with the aggressive and intense sound of black metal. Fado instrumental, traditional Portuguese music that is characterized by its melancholic and soulful sound. It is typically performed on a 12-string Portuguese guitar and often features a soloist accompanied by a small ensemble of musicians. Boogie Woogie, early uptempo blues featuring the piano as the main instrument with soloing and improvisation played over the top of a repetitive 8-note bass line. Classic soundtrack, a genre that is characterized by its use of orchestral instruments such as strings, brass and percussion. It is often associated with film and television scores and is known for its ability to evoke emotion and enhance the visual storytelling of a production. Dirty South originated in the southern US during the mid-1990s, defined by a bouncy rhythm, fast-tempo snares, 808s, heavy bass, and often wrapped in a rhythmic delivery consisting of explicit lyrics.
Hop off in the shower and get myself together. I'ma need about an hour. I got real clientele.
Red hating on me. She think I really give a fuck that she skating on me. But you ain't heard the news. All of them confused. For everyone that I
and my Chevy sit on 24. Flats look like flapjack. Pancakes, you know. I'ma play the game.
Death Industrial combines the abrasive textures of noise and industrial music with dark, brooding drones and atmospheres. That's some real iceberg shit. Son Huasteco, bold rhythmic structure, lively violin playing and extensive use of falsetto. Deep dubstep, a subgenre of dubstep that is characterized by its slower tempo and deeper, more atmospheric sound. It often incorporates elements of ambient music, and its sound is often described as dark and brooding. Slovak punk, a genre of punk rock music that originated in Slovakia in the late 1980s. Qawwali, a form of devotional music that expresses the mystical Sufi practice of Islam in South Asia, mainly in areas of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. Caprice, lively piece typically free in form and of a light, playful character. Indonesian hardcore, a genre of hardcore punk music that originated in Indonesia in the late 1990s. Louvores Pentecostais, a genre of Christian music that is characterized by its energetic and uplifting melodies, often accompanied by powerful vocals and lyrics that express devotion and praise to God.
levanta do pó. Sabe quem ressuscita tua fé? Sabe quem nunca te deixou só? Sabe quem é...
Bandolim. Music played on a mandolin in Brazil, I guess. Chamber choir, a subgenre of choral music that involves a small group of singers performing in a more intimate setting. Chinese hip-hop combines elements of traditional Chinese music with modern hip-hop.
So I'm spending all my money, I'm a rational step back.
My chance new girl watch made in China.
Getting my jiggle feeling like without a paper. So no maker, put it in a piece, time on drop maker.
Horror pop, a fusion of pop music and horror aesthetics, blending catchy melodies with eerie, gothic or supernatural themes. Deep progressive rock, characterized by its use of extended instrumental passages often featuring multiple layers of sound and intricate melodies. Fasil. The fasil is a suite in Ottoman classical music. It is similar to the Arabic nauba and wazla. Nada swarama, a traditional South Indian classical music genre that is played on a double reed wind instrument of the same name. Huajuanco emerged after the abolition of slavery in Cuba in 1886. Usually features a lead singer accompanied by 3 large drums known as tumbadoras or congas and a call and response chorus.
Soy Oba, soy Sire Sire, soy Averiña.
NZ metal, a subgenre of heavy metal music that originated in New Zealand. English Renaissance, a genre that emerged during the 16th century in England. It is characterized by its polyphonic texture, intricate harmonies, and the use of modal scales. Country boogie, a style of country music that originated in the 1940s and 1950s. It is a combination of country, blues, and boogie-woogie music.
Go flippity flop, so won't you play on your harp, little lady, play on your harp, hallelujah.
I surely will die. Oh Lord.
Pakistani electronic, a genre of electronic music that originated in Pakistan. It is a fusion of traditional Pakistani music with modern electronic music production techniques. University choir, a type of choral music that is typically performed by university choirs. It is often a mix of classical, sacred, and secular music and can include a variety of styles such as Renaissance, Baroque, Romantic, and Contemporary. Estonian indie, a diverse genre that blends traditional folk elements with modern sounds. It often features dreamy, ethereal vocals and atmospheric instrumentation, creating a unique and captivating sound. New jazz, a subgenre of trap that consists of beats that have weird experimental melodies and wonky 808s.
Не знаю, що я наче нафталабаз. Нахуй твої хрипері, їхні факти фальшиві, а ти хочеш ригати, випіси фейкоут.
Funk step, a subgenre of UK funky that emerged in the late 2000s. It combines elements of dubstep, drum and bass, and funky house, creating a unique sound. Tarashinia, a style of dance music that began in Angola as a derivation from kizomba, which generally ranges from 80 to 100 beats per minute. Heavy hitting beats and electronic bass putting less emphasis on melodies and vocals. Nashville Americana, a genre of music that combines elements of traditional country, folk, bluegrass, and rock music. It is often seen as a more modern take on traditional country music and is often associated with the city of Nashville, Tennessee.
The brightest star in my
guoca, a genre of Caribbean folk music mainly developed in the island of Guadeloupe, where it has been eclipsed by the popularity of zouk. Traditional guoca is driven by group guoca drums that vary in size and sound, even though solo drummers are not uncommon. K-rap, a subgenre of Korean hip-hop that combines traditional Korean music with Western hip-hop beats and lyrics.
It's a nightmare when pretty is ready. At a point where friends don't exist, I'm betting.
우리 소음의 땅바닥만 보던 그때 알 수 없는 언어의 영화 자막을 보낸 듯해.
Norwegian prog, a subgenre of progressive rock music that originated in Norway in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Fictitious orchestra. This genre features a grandiose sound with an imaginary orchestra playing in the background. The music is often cinematic and dramatic. Izvorna bosnanska muzika, polyphonic vocal music that developed in Bosnia in the 20th century, bearing connections to traditional Bosnian genres. Chin, post-ancient music performed on the chin. Tambu, music genre and dance form found in Aruba. OC rap, a subgenre of hip-hop music that originated in Orange County, California. It is characterized by its laid-back West Coast sound and its focus on the lifestyle of the area.
Somewhere in this space and time, I'm on the fence about a lot of stuff and need to climb up and over 4-leaf clover. Maybe
Like you, I need you and I want you, and it's hard to admit, but I still love you. I wanna start fresh, wanna trust you. Still asleep, running from my demons, why are they in my sleep? Getting high all the time, I don't wanna be everyone.
Kom, a musical genre that evolved from South African house music in late 2000s, specifically Kwaito, and is often described as a more minimal and raw version, stripped down to only include the beat. Classic Indonesian rock, a genre of rock music that originated in Indonesia in the late 1960s and early 1970s. Liverpool indie, a genre of independent music that originated in the city of Liverpool, England. Latino hip-hop, a subgenre of hip-hop music that is recorded by artists in the United States of Hispanic and Latino descent, along with Spanish-speaking countries in the Caribbean, North America, Central America, South America, and Spain.
Quédate mis fallos, si me pasé con la sal no tiene remedio. Eso es lo que hago justo después de hacerlo, hombre.
Ella con los tiguerazos hizo un par de fechorías y en los altos de Manhattan la gente lo conocía. En la 42 hasta Brooklyn.
Baroque, a type of baile cantado song dance from Afro-Colombian music culture.
Gracioso el Guataquirí, cuando cruza la quebrada, la cola no se le dobla y corre sobre de la.
Métis fiddle, Canadian style blending First Nations and European musical influences into an uptempo style of fiddling characterized by the use of syncopation and indigenous rhythms. Eleki, Japanese surf rock that emerged during the early to mid 1960s, incorporating elements of Japanese folk music. Slovenian pop, a genre of popular music that originated in Slovenia in the late 1990s. Cifra, a genre of traditional melody with accompaniment associated with usually improvised lyrics. The lyrics are improvised by two competing performers, by two or more participants taking turns based on impromptu or made-up stanzas, or by a solo performer who improvises on a topic requested by his audience.
No me gusta el hablar mucho, más bien prefiero el...
Por el camino de las cuerdas llega verso a verso todas las estilas. Y con el último escalón, la voz de mando.
Telas de araña porfía y de avispa las viviendas.
Rara music, a form of festival music that originated in Haiti that is used for street processions, typically during Easter week. Italian tenor, a genre of classical music that features a voice of a tenor singing in the Italian language. Dutch contemporary classical, a genre of classical music that is rooted in the traditional classical music of the Netherlands, but with a modern twist. gestural song. In music, gesture is any movement, either physical, bodily, or mental, imaginary. As such, gesture includes both categories of movements required to produce sound and categories of perceptual moves associated with those gestures. That's it for now. Last time I said you don't really need to sub, because I wasn't about to make any more videos of this ilk. But right now I guess I should ask you to hit that damn button. Leave a like if you do, leave a dislike if you didn't, and I'll see you in a month or two in the part 2 of explaining 10,000 music genres.